everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. Tonight I'm going to be making a soap that is inspired by the fragrance oil Sweet Pea. And Sweet Pea is a fragrance oil that I got from Brambleberry, and to me it smells just like the fragrance oil that Bath & Body Works used to carry, Sweet Pea. It's just really soft and feminine, and it's florally, but I always say I'm not like a huge floral type person, but I forgot that I really do like Sweet Pea. I really also like plumeria, and let me think, there's another floral, it'll come to me, that I also really like. That so I can't really say that I'm not a floral person, because there are some that I really do like, Sweet Pea being one of them. So I have never used this fragrance oil before, but it says that it behaves well in cold process soap and that it does discolor to a dark ivory. So the colors I'm going to be attempting tonight are half Rose Pink by Nurture Soap Supply, and then I'm going to be doing the other half white using titanium dioxide dispersed in water. I'm going to be using quite a bit of titanium dioxide because it does discolor to a dark ivory. So I'm hoping that I can kind of balance that out a little bit. I'm also going to be using poppy seeds in just the white portion. So the color scheme will be pink, white, and a little bit of black speckle. And I have a technique in here that I'd like to show you that I've been doing for a little while. If you've watched my soap making video, I forget what it's called, but it's the soap that I used espresso fragrance oil in. I usually call it Rise and Shine. That's the soap, so I think the video is actually called Rise and Shine. And I'm going to be doing the same design technique as I did in Rise and Shine, except it's going to be a pink and white. And then I have a little design in mind for after I cut it, but I'll explain that as I go. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So here goes my light water solution into my melted oils and hard oils. Okay, bring that just to an emulsification so I can split off my colors, colors for it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go over there and weigh my white out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change direction here. Instead of using the rose pink, I'm gonna go ahead and use hot pink. I think that'll be just a little more fun. So I'm gonna put in a teaspoon. I probably should put in 3, maybe 2.5 teaspoons here. There we go. That's going to be very bright, but that's kind of what I want to see here. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to put in half of my fragrance oil. In the bottom. I'm going to blend it all up. I want to show you what I'm going to be doing here for this design. So I need this to stay a little bit, not too thin, but not too thick either, kind of like in that medium range. So I think I'm going to leave it just like this. but I need to go clean my stick blender because the next part's going to be white, and I want to make sure I don't have any pink streaks in there. Okay, so for this pouring technique that I'm going to do, I don't know, I feel like it's a combination of some things that I've learned in the past, but I've never seen anybody else do quite this, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. This is actually the bottom of this mold that came from my other mold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt it this way using that. So it's about a 1/2 inch tilt. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to pour in my pink, and it's looking ready to go. So I want to make sure that I get my pink poured in this way on a tilt. I know that I have more than I need here, so I'm going to stop there and go ahead and blend in my white. But I'm going to shimmy this down a little, bang it down on the tilt. There. Now, I'm going to go ahead and blend in. Let me get that pink up a little bit. I'm going to blend up my white right here to show you with the rest of my fragrance. There goes the white. And I need to remember to put my poppy seeds in, but my soap is moving a little bit faster than I want it to, so, oh, there they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those in, my fragrance in. Hopefully that will stay that white. Probably not though, because it's supposed to discolor it. Now I don't use that many poppy seeds because a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to use that much. Looks like about a tablespoon. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pour. I have a feeling this pink is probably set up enough just by the way that it looks, but I'm going to pour over the spatula just in case it's not quite there. There we go. So it says it doesn't accelerate, but I'm finding a little bit of ricing in this recipe, in my recipe at least with this fragrance, and a little bit of acceleration. But it's okay, it's still very, very workable, and I think I definitely am going to be able to get the design that I have in mind in here. I just need to work quickly. So there we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this part out now. Shimmy down my white. I'm just going to take my spatula and get it all evened out here. Okay, now I'm going to take my spoon, a big, I don't know, like it's bigger than a spoon that like I would normally eat soup with, but it's, huh? Probably a little bit of a serving spoon size here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right here, but I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of my mold, and I'm just going to turn it. That way I'm dragging the hot pink up into the white. That should be really pretty. Hopefully that white will stay that white because I just love that contrast. I think it looks gorgeous. Okay, just like that. And it's a little on the thick side, so excuse my banging, but I'm gonna get this down like that. actually going to do nothing else to the top. I think just that combination looks really pretty. And all I'm going to do is wipe down my sides, spray it with rubbing alcohol, and then I have these beautiful molds that I just ordered from Vanulay. That's a mold company that sells silicone molds that they make, you know, by order. It sounds like on their website it says that they make by order. I did a review on YouTube of Vanulay molds. I really am impressed with them. Anyway, I bought a few flower molds that I'm going to be using with this recipe. So when those come in, I will film the next part of this video and show you what I have planned for the rest of this design. Until then, I will see you next time. Hi everybody, I'm back to do the second part of this soap making video, and I wanted to show you how the Sweet Pea soap turned out. It's all cured, cut, and cleaned up, and this is how it turned out. I just think it turned out so pretty. It's got the hot pink, the white, and the little black speckles, and I'm really glad I decided to go with the hot pink instead of the rose pink mica. I just really like the wave design that the spoon swirl did, and anyway, just very pleased with the way that this turned out. So in the second part of this video, I'm going to show you a technique with this new mold that I got from vanulay.com, and these are little flower molds. So what I'm going to be doing is putting melt and pour soap inside this silicone mold, and then I'm going to take them out and I'm going to adhere them to the soap. So that will be the finished product. The flower mold. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put that all in there, and then I'm going to melt it down for about 15 to 20 seconds in the microwave. That's how it looks after about 15 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a stir and put it back in. For about another 15 seconds. There we go, it's all nice and melted down. So then the next thing I'm going to do is add in my color. I've decided a nice contrast complementing color would be Aqua Pearl Mica from Brambleberry. I've had this one around for a while. I think it's really pretty, and I think it looks really good against hot pink, white, and black. So we're going to go ahead and add this in. Stop. Now I want it to be pretty opaque. That's pretty, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. Just mixing it in.
Mommy.
Yes, Pearl.
What do you think about Morgan's Derby car?
Oh, I think it's very nice. I think it's very nice. I think he's doing a really good job. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Then I'm going to spray some rubbing alcohol because that's going to help disperse my mica, as well as get any bubbles out. That's such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. So pretty.
Ooh. It is pretty.
Yeah. It's like a turquoise. Very beautiful.
I love turquoise.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stir, make sure all of those bumps are out of there, mica clumps and bumps. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so then here's my little mold. I'm telling you, Vanulay has the best molds. They just look really true to life, and they are extremely easy to use to pop the soap out of. Okay, I'm going to spray this down with rubbing alcohol. And now we're ready to pour these little tiny flowers. I'm actually kind of wondering if it'd be easier with a pipette. We're gonna, oh, look at that.
Easy to do lemon squeezy.
Yes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I may have to, Pearl, please stop.
I'm just doing that.
I may have to trim the edges of these when they come out because they're getting a little bit full, but there. I've never used this mold before, but I'm really excited to see how the flowers come out because I just want to add a little detail. Whoops. Yeah, definitely going to clean that one up. This side has flowers on it that are a touch bigger. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill the whole thing and then I can decide which ones I want to use.
Mommy, I think that's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The flowers are most is that one.
Okay, whoop. Okay, there we have it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and let this set and I'll bring you back for the next part. Okay, these are ready to unmold, so I wanted to show you how they come out of the mold so nicely. So let's get to it here. You just literally turn it upside down and you pop them out, and I'll show you what they look like. The little ones look so cute. They're like little leaves, little green leaves, clusters. Cute. Go ahead and get those popped out. Oh, and this is how the big one, oh wow, the big ones are really pretty. They're like, I don't know, just tiny little clusters of flowers. Hope you guys can see that. I just think they're so cute. All right. Now, some of these are going to need to be cleaned up a little bit. Like you can see, I've got some over spillage on this piece. So you can take a little cleanup tool like I have this is from Brambleberry, but really this is just a little clay, a cleanup tool for clay, so you can pick it up at any hobby store. I happened to order mine from Brambleberry one time when I was making an order for supplies. So you could just go through here on the ones that have over spillage and just kind of clean them up. just gonna use the big flowers. So what I'm gonna do
We're gonna melt them down to get more sweet.
is I'm gonna chop up my glue.
That's your glue too.
I'm gonna chop up my little glue here. So I put it in a mold.
Can I see?
Hold on.
Ooh, it's
I
a
need
bunny.
my knife.
A knife.
I'm gonna chop up my glue.
You cut the bunny. You're cutting the bunny in half.
That's okay. No, it's okay. I'm just using
Glue.
the melting pour as a glue base. So the rest of the melting pour
If it was a
start
real
like
bunny,
doing this.
if it was a real bunny, it would be mean, really mean.
Put this back in my Pyrex. I'm gonna melt it down for 10, 5 seconds maybe. 5 seconds. Okay, here's my melt and pour glue. I'm gonna stir it up.
Here,
My pipette. And I'm gonna try to work fast here because it sticks, yes, very quickly, or it adheres. It gets hard very quickly.
and you don't want it to, and you don't want it to get hard in your pipette.
Yeah, then you can't use it, right?
Yeah, you have to see someone like
It's really hard to melt it out.
this. It's just things to melt out.
It's hot water.
Mommy, remember when the World Cup, when the countdown was going for New Year's?
Yeah.
Did you hear the TV going 5?
I actually heard you running up and down the hallway.
I was excited.
Oh my gosh, these are so cute.
And
So
Daddy said I was bouncing off
this
the
is
wall.
this is how they turned out. Super, super cute. So what I'm gonna do is show you how to use this little cleanup tool again, because the melt and pour acts as a glue, so it kind of seeps out of the sides a little bit. You can see that. So I like to go back in with my little cleanup tool and just scrape out the excess.
Can I smell it, Mommy?
Oh my gosh, I just got
Mommy, why do I share some with
There we go. There's one finished soap. And that is how they're all gonna look when all is said and done.
that? It looks kind of
So I'm gonna
brown.
pour you with all the cleanup. I wanted to give you another idea. I made, this was Sweet Pea, again, fragrance oil, and then I did another one using Plumeria fragrance oil. And then this one was using a little Plumeria flower mold, also from Vanillay. Pearl, what's the sniff test say?
I smell.
What do you think?
This one I smell like. I like that one better.
You like the Plumeria one better?
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah?
I like the flower and the color.
You like the flower and the color better than
Yeah.
the pink and the white and the
But
black and
it
blue?
still kind of looks like the soap.
I
made
can't
me.
decide. I think they're both so cute.
I like this one because it has a bigger flower and
Yeah.
purple here.
Yeah.
But I still like this one. I like the coloring. And I
Yes.
like.
So 2 different ways to use little soap molds from Vanillay and floral type fragrances. This one did accelerate and I knew it was going to, the Plumeria. So that's why I just did the one color purple. And I thought, oh, I'll just embellish it with a cute little plumeria flower, and I thought it just turned out so cute. Anyway, there you have it, the making of Sweet Pea cold processed soap and plumeria cold processed soap. Catch you on the next video.